Hello everyone, welcome to the Sony Academy online classes. This is Rohit Sharma, your English teacher. Today we are going to talk about countable and uncountable nouns. The word noun was left. Now all of us are going to have a look of these nouns. Let us get to know what a countable noun or what an uncountable noun. Okay. First, let us try to understand what countable nouns are. Nouns that can be counted are countable nouns. Nouns that can be counted are countable nouns. We can count this marker, we can count this whiteboard, we can count these switches. So nouns that are counted are called countable nouns. There are most common and collective nouns that have their plurals. They can be used in singulars and plurals as well. Like this, there are some examples I would like to give it to you. River. River is a common noun. It has a plural, rivers. You have to add an s only at the end of this word. The next word is cow. You can make it plural like this. These are two common nouns. And now I'm going to give you examples of collective nouns. Collective nouns can also be singular as well as plural, both. Let us say class. Class is a collective noun. A group of students, when they are taught together, is called class. Class is a collective noun. It can be called classes as well. Okay. Another word, if you want to take, you can say army. Army is a collective noun. You can say if there are a number of armies, you can say armies. I mean, if there are of different nations, you can call them armies. Okay. So these are the examples of common and collective nouns. They are generally spoken as singularly and plurally, both. Thank you so much, my dear students. Now let us talk about next point, that is uncountable noun. An uncountable noun is that nouns that can't be counted are called uncountable nouns. Nouns that can't be counted are called uncountable nouns. My dear students, let us take some examples. Like if I say water, if I say oil, if I say rice, if I say knowledge. These are some examples that are of uncountable nouns. Okay, they cannot be counted, but yes, one important thing is there. You cannot count uncountable nouns, but you can measure them in units. Uncountable nouns are not counted but can be or are measured in units. Units like if I say water, water is uncountable. It is obvious to you. But if I use a glass of water, now it can be measured. There must be a glass. It must have a size. It can measure water, some water. So water was uncountable, but here the word glass makes it countable. I mean, the word water doesn't become countable, it remains the same, uncountable, but the word a glass here measures it in unit. That's why this is a unit which measures uncountable nouns. Here one is one more example of it. A glass. Glass can be countable. But if I say this, 1 minute. This doorknob is made of glass. In this sentence, you can see the word glass. The word glass is not countable over here. It is uncountable. And you know how? This is uncountable because it cannot be measured here. So the word glass has been used in both ways, countably and uncountably as well. My dear friends, just a minute. I need to have some ink on it so that it can be smoothly be used. Thank you so much. So these are the examples of the same word glass was used both countably and uncountably. Now let us talk about some examples of such types and some units that measure uncountable nouns. Let us have a look of them. Just a minute. I will write some words on the board and we'll write some units as well to measure them. If I say wheat, wheat is countable or uncountable? Uncountable. Okay. If I say soap, soap is countable or uncountable? Uncountable. If I say wood, wood is countable or uncountable? Uncountable. Okay. We cannot count them, but there are some units of measurement. We can say 1 kilo of wheat, a cake of soap. We can say a plank of wood. We can say a piece of furniture. These are the examples that can measure uncountable nouns. These are the measurements, units of measurements. They can easily measure some uncountable nouns in this way. So, my dear students, uncountable nouns can never be counted, but they are measured in units. And we have now understood all this. There are some abstract nouns as well. Abstract nouns. Do you know the meaning of the word abstract noun? In Hindi we call it bhavvachak sangya. Bhav. We cannot touch it, we cannot see it, but we can feel it. We can realize it. So some nouns like bravery, knowledge, cleanliness, are some words of are some nouns of abstract noun. Okay, these are the examples of abstract nouns. Some abstract noun can also be used in plurals, but they have some other meanings at that time. Powers, words. These are the words, we can use them as countable or plural as well. So my dear students, this was this chapter. I hope you must have understood everything. If you have any doubts, you may make comments on the chat box. Okay, thank you so much.